her entire catalog. The Real Housewives of Potomac are tossing salad, honey, and Shaun Milli, singer-songwriter, is here to talk with me. So grab your cocktails, cuddle up, throw my ass on the smart TV, because you're watching The Danyol Jaye Show. What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Danyol Jaye. Honey, when I tell you that the devil is busy tonight, we done had technical difficulties. The links wasn't working. I was getting all sweaty and just worrying in my spirit. But the Lord said, my child, I told you was going to have a show tonight. You're going to have a show tonight. So let's get into this. All right, so look here. Tina Turner, I thought she done lost her mind. Tina Turner has sold her entire musical catalog to BMG. Okay, now she is under contract with Warner. Apparently, Warner has been managing the catalog thus far, but they are going to be working with BMG to further distribute and do whatever it is that they're going to do with her catalog. It includes like 10 albums. Like, it's a huge catalog that has been priced at about $50 million. Now, I don't know if you saw that Clark Sisters movie when Twinkie sold her catalog for that Cadillac, okay? And her mom almost slapped the black off of her. But everybody that saw this was like, okay, is Tina Turner okay? Is she dying? Like, is this the last thing that we're going to do before we got to go say goodbye to Tina? Because what the hell? Girl, your whole catalog, the whole thing? Like, not a little bit, not a piece of it, but the whole enchilada, Miss Ma'am. I did read an article saying that, you know, her husband has been working with her, making sure that everything is together, making sure that all of the deals and the contracts are up to date and you know, all in the right. My only, like, I don't know. Do you get to a point in your celebrity where it's like, you know what, fuck this catalog. You know, like, I got all the money that I need. I've done my last tour. I'm not going to be touring anymore. I'm not going to be recording anymore. I'm just going to sit here with my man, live my old life and be good. But girl, and apparently, you know, to sell it to BMG and then like, don't none of your family get it. Which is the odd thing to me. Or maybe it's something in the contract, maybe it's something in the will. Maybe her children get a little something. Maybe her children get a little coin. I don't know. But I do know that it worries me because that is for any artist who's out there, if you're recording and you have music and you're a major star like that, to sell your entire catalog is a very hefty thing to do. So like I said, I don't know if we are, you know, if this is the beginning of us hearing things about Tina Turner's health, if she's, you know, selling the catalog because, you know, they're making arrangements. I don't know, honey, but I'm gonna sip this drink and I'm gonna wish Miss Tina well. I hope that $50 million does her well, honey, because oh my God, I just think of all the songs. Stevie Windows, I mean, come on! I'm your private dancer. Dance off our body. Any old music will do, bitch. She said Dutch marks are dollars. Honey, I don't give a damn, just pay me. And she's going to get this $50 million. But I really do wish Tina and her husband the best. I hope that that this deal is solid and that she's happy with the money that she's getting. And I really do pray that we're not going to hear any news of, you know, failing health or anything like that anytime soon. I mean, she's up there in age, you know, she's lived a very long, luxurious life, but we weren't around just on the planet for a little while longer. All right. All right. So moving on. I don't know if you've been watching The Real Housewives of Potomac, honey, but we're going to get into it because I have just caught up on the last 2 episodes and I'm a little frazzled. Candace, bring your black ass in here, honey. Let me talk to you. Look here. understand how on God's green earth that you still have so much mouth after your head got slammed on that goddamn table by Monique. And I know we all are still a little sensitive about the Monique situation. I know that we all a little burdened, okay? But girl, you got to learn how to shut the hell up. You really got to learn how to shut the hell up, because I just don't understand. And the thing about it is you are becoming the provocateur of the show, where you feel like you can say whatever it is that you want to say and there's going to be no consequence. You came for Mia in that kitchen, and let's be very clear, I don't fucking like Mia because I don't fucking trust Mia. Okay, I think Mia is grimy and dirty, and I think that bitch got all kinds of sideline issues going on with her. I feel like she's just shady as all hell. Okay, and her husband, G, is that what they call him, G? G got to that fucking house out in wherever they was, out on the lake, wherever the fuck Wendy took them. G got in that house, honey, and lost his mind. I mean, he was talking about, getting with the white women. He was talking about somebody twerking because I'm about to make it rain, and Wendy's dumbass started twerking down on the fucking counter. Like, G is showing an entirely different side than that we've seen thus far with him and Mia. He told his wife to shut the fuck up. Okay, look here. Let's talk about that. We're going to finish with Candace. Candace, you need to learn how to shut the fuck up. And if you don't know how to shut the fuck up, all about you talking about people need to go to counseling, you probably need to go your goddamn self, and don't go to your mama, because, honey, we already know that's the truth. But G told his wife, he said, I don't often get the opportunity to tell you to shut the fuck up. And I was flabbergasted, because first of all, I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how well you take care of me. There is never a day where it's okay for you to tell me your spouse to shut the fuck up, especially not in front of no company, not amongst the people, not in the mixed company of the people. So I don't know if Mia, if you are fine with that, if that's your relationship, child, ooh, God bless you. But Candace, baby, now we spent a whole 2 seasons with you dealing with your mama issues, and here you are talking about somebody's mama. I don't think anybody's mama need to come out your mouth anytime soon, okay? So go ahead and get your little corner of a tissue and start crying now, because I know the people watching gonna have words for you, and it's just gonna be a little dab on each side because you just keep crying. But just shut up, girl. Shut your mouth, because you don't want no smoke. You ain't but that fucking big, and you about that close to another ass whooping from somebody else. But that's all that we have for the Dish the Deeds today. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are going to be talking with Shaun Milli, singer-songwriter, all the way from Augusta, Georgia, honey. We're going to talk about his new single, Love Me, his EP, Once in a Milli, and we're just going to get to know him on a deeper level. So stay tuned. We'll be right back right here on The Danyol Jaye Show. Honey, he is young. He is sexy. Ladies, I'm going to find out if he's single. But he's hails all the way from Augusta, Georgia. His new single, Love Me, is climbing the charts and doing great things, all the way to Instagram where CeeLo is listening to it and giving him praise. His EP, Once in a Milli, is on everybody's lips. And so here is the one, the only, the amazing, the rise in R&B male vocalist, Mr. Shaun Milli. What's going on, Mr. Milli?
What's up? What's up? You can't see me.
I can see you. I can see you in my screen. I can see you in my screen.
Okay, I can't see myself.
It's cool, okay. You know what you look like. You already know what you look like. It's a mirror somewhere in that room, I'm sure. You already know what you look like. So let's get into it. Okay, first let me say this. I came across your song Love Me. I have a very long commute to work. And so I generally will play one of the playlists from Apple Music. And your song was in the playlist. And as soon as it came on, I was like, who in the hell is this? At first, I thought it was Tank. I was like, I don't think Tank got a new song out. I don't know if Tank got a new album or anything out. So I'm trying to drive and search through my phone, which I'm not supposed to do. Y'all don't judge me. But I'm searching through my phone. I'm like, who is this? And I see that it's you.
It's me.
You have an amazing voice.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Like an incredible voice. How long have you, and I know everybody asks a singer this, and most of us say, well, since I was born. But really, like, how long have you been seriously singing and developing your voice as an artist?
Since I was like 12, actually. That's when I started like singing in church and everything, and that's actually when I started taking music seriously.
Come on, I got there. Church, in the house of God.
That's where it started from. So when I started singing in church, the feedback that I got from the congregation, it was just like unmatched, and I was like, "This is what I want to do. This is what I'm gonna do." So ever since then, I just been singing. Like I just been singing.
So how did I'm gonna assume that the EP's title is a nod to Aaliyah.
It's not. It's called One in a Milli because someone gave me the idea. Actually, I was at the studio, and I was saying that I was gonna come out with an EP or whatnot. And this guy named Kyle, he was at the studio. He was like, "Man, you should name it One in a Milli." I was like, "Wow, like that's dope." And it's just so happened when I dropped the EP, they had just released Aaliyah's album One in a Million. So like, I guess
all of her songs,
right. So
catalog.
Yeah, so then when they was typing in One in a Million, One in a Milli would pop up first. So I think too that had something to do with the streams and all of that. So, but that's how it came about. That's how it came about the title One in a Milli.
Okay, I want to get into your single because I want to know more about the writing process of the single. Now, obviously, you look at the title; it's called "Love Me." I'm sure people assume that it's a love song, but when you really get into the lyrics of it, it's more so of an ultimatum type of song.
Either love me now, cause it ain't no later.
I mean, it's really not. And it's like you can LOVE when like I LOVE you, like the whole concept of it. I was just like, okay, this is creative. How did that song come about? Did you write it by yourself? Did you have co-writers? How did that song come to be?
Nah, I actually wrote the song by myself. So I was listening to the beat, and I had heard the beat like maybe a month and a half prior before I even started writing to it. But I was sitting in my living room, and that was just like the first thing came to my mind. Like, I ain't got that much time left because I gave you my all, and all you give me is your ass to kiss. So like that was the first thing came to my mind, and I was like, I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna
pull up these lyrics because I want to go through them. So you said, I ain't got that much time left because I gave you my all you give me is your ass to kiss, like you just said. What I'm gonna do with it, I think it's best if I move to the left. Come on, Beyonce.
Yeah.
Somebody waiting on all this love I've got to give. I'm wondering. Okay, look here. So we all have eyes. Okay, we all see that you're a very handsome young man.
Thank you.
You shouldn't have no problem with some.
No, okay. So, and a lot of people ask me, they was like, who broke your heart? Like, I've never had my heart broken. I'm only 24, so I still got a lot to learn or whatnot. But I never had my heart broken, but I write music so people can relate to it. You know, I know a lot of people that has had their heart broken. So I write music because I feel like that's what makes timeless music. What makes timeless music is that when people can relate to your music. So that's always the goal for me, is to make songs that people can relate to, and that's you know.
Well, some of these songs on this EP, and let me pull it up quickly
Uh-oh.
because
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
you know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going with this.
Uh-oh.
So you said that you write songs that you want people to relate to. So do these stories come from friends? Do you just pull these stories out of thin air? Do you pull these stories out of a space that you feel like this is what people should be hearing and talking about? Like, what is the writing process for you?
I feel like I wouldn't say it come from friends. I would say it's common. The things that I write about, I feel like it's common. Like, they're just common situations. Like, for instance, not Janae, Love Me. I'm not gonna say it's common, but everybody has been in love and felt like they've been betrayed, or someone is not loving them the correct way. So you know what I
Okay.
mean. So I just heard you play a little bit of I Can't Wait. I can't wait. People feel betrayed. Like, I can't wait until whoever you with now do you dirty, because like you took me for granted. So now you left me. You know. So
I want to get into the song that
all
had
right.
me spit my coffee at my desk.
Okay. Let's hear this.
Because you was talking about intimacy.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
You know what song I'm talking about?
You talking about Janae?
Talk to me about that.
Janae. So I was actually at my cousin's kickback when I thought of that song. Um, if you notice the chorus of Now That that's Janae Aiko. That's why I named the song Janae. I just slowed it down and made it my own or whatnot. But we was drinking or whatnot, and I was just, man, I was like on a whole nother planet. That's why I was talking like that, because I actually wrote it and came up with the concept when I was drinking. So, that's how I came up with that song.
That song, when I listen to that song, and again, I know as an artist, as a fellow singer, as an artist, we're
Mm-hmm.
always looking to pave our own way. We're always looking to be the first us in the industry. But we can't escape the fact that, if you're good, you're good. And a lot of times people are going to relate you to other singers. And one of the singers that you really kind of reminded me of was Tank. The
I know
the
it.
way that your pen game is, the way that you bring about a story, but also the way that you talk about intimacy. And Janae, when I listened to Janae, first of all, I was at work and I wasn't ready. And I was drinking a cup of coffee, and you got into that song, and I literally spit my coffee all over my keyboard. And I said, "Wait a goddamn, yeah, you can't do this to me at work. I can't be feeling these emotions." But it took you on a journey. It took you on a journey, and I think that's one of the things that Tank is really famous for in his writing and in his music, is he knows how to take you on a journey. He knows how to invoke the part of you that wants that intimacy, that wants to talk about love making, that wants to talk about grown folks shit.
Yeah.
But at 24,
Yeah.
Tank is a little older. He done lived
Yeah.
some life. He done had some
Yeah.
situations. He done had some experiences, some of
Yeah.
which put him not in the greatest light in the public's eye. But you are 24 talking about intimacy in a way like you could have created intimacy yourself. Where do you pull that inspiration from? And when you're performing these songs live, what's going through your mind?
Well, since that was the last question, when I perform those songs live, all of my songs are really hard to perform live, but I do it because all of them, like, they come from here, your diaphragm. So, like, I really have to, yeah, I really have. Did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. So yeah, they're really hard to perform, but when I'm singing, I'm just basically saying, like, you can't mess up, don't mess up. But when you think about it too much, that's when you mess up. But I just really just in my head, I just be like, sing, bro. Just go for it. You know. And what was the first question?
The first question is, what inspiration do you pull when you're talking about intimacy in that way? Because you say you never had your heart broken. So have you ever been
Yeah.
in love?
So yeah, I love R&B music. So I love old R&B music too. I feel like today's R&B music isn't what it used to be. I mean, everybody
Okay.
can see that. So I listen to more old school R&B as far as like Tank and Avant and Tyrese and all of them. And that's what like they would do. So I would say just listening to them alone, that'll put me in a different headspace. Now, if I listen to Chris Brown or somebody like that, who's phenomenal, by the way, if I listen to him, I don't think that it would come off such a way like it did. Like, if you know what I'm saying? So being that I was listening to Tyrese and Avant and Tank and all of them, so I would say that my inspiration comes from them because they're the old school R&B for me, of course.
Okay. What
Yeah.
is the most challenging part of being an artist? You know, we got a lot of singers, a lot of rappers, a lot of people trying to still do music, trying to get into music. But we also know that music has changed. The industry has changed. How you navigate, you know, contracts and distributions and being signed, being indie versus being on a major label. What has been for you the most challenging aspect of either becoming an artist or just being an artist now?
I would say the most challenging thing would have to be being staying motivated and want
Mhm.
to keep pressing on because it's so many times that things move slow and you feel like it's not going anywhere, you know, because like I was on American Idol and I was turned around 3 times actually. So I could have stopped doing music after that, you know, but it's all you know, continue to keep going and growing, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the hardest thing it is to just stay motivated and stay true to it, stay grounded.
You ain't said nothing but a word because when I tell you I have tried out for almost every single singing competition there is, the
They don't know
four,
what they're talking about.
Voice, American Idol, America's Got Talent, and they all said no. And I was like, wait a minute. At some point, you start thinking, well, can I sing? Has anybody been lying to me? You know,
They don't know what they're talking about.
talent.
They don't know what they're talking about. And I always say, I think they told me no because if I would have won American Idol, I would not have been able to make the music that I'm making now. I feel like they would have boxed me. You know what I'm saying? They would
Very
have
much
boxed
true.
me and put me in a certain type of box, basically. And God had bigger plans. He didn't want me to be boxed. He wanted me to be able to do, you know, a little bit of everything. So
What are your musical influences? Like, who do you pull? I know you're a huge R&B fan, but you obviously grew up, you know, had some church experience, and some gospel influx, you know, influences there. What other genres of music really do you pull from?
I listen to a little country music. Listen to a little country, not much. But I love music. So like my playlist is maybe 12 hours long. 12 hours long of just of just
Okay.
R&B and rap and country and gospel and all of that. So it comes from a little bit of everywhere.
If you had to pinpoint just one, like your all-time favorite singer, who is that?
Woo. Are we going off of soul? Like
Just
giving you
pick this.
goosey
You like, for me,
chills?
it's Ella Fitzgerald. I don't care. I don't care what anybody, what age I am. When people ask me who's my favorite singer, hands down, top of the list every single time without fail, it's going to be Ella Fitzgerald.
I would say Fantasia. Fantasia Barrino.
Come on, Chad.
Yeah.
I love,
Hey,
I
cause you
love
can
that
she gonna
lady.
take you there.
And she got that little chatter thing that she do because she be saying Jesus when she on stage. Um,
Woo, she gonna take you there. She gonna take you there every time.
but she's going to take you there.
She gonna take
She
you there
is
every
going
time.
to take you
Yeah.
there. And I think Fantasia is one of those people, you know, her story, to watch her story from American Idol all the way to now. She's had so many ups and so many downs, but like when you put her on a stage and when you watch her, you're just in awe. And some of the greatest singing that I've ever heard from her is when she played Celium in The Color Purple on Broadway.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know what Quincy Davis said to her, what he did, or Quincy Jones, what he said to her, what he did with her, but she had the best vocal quality of her life.
She did.
When she was singing Celie on Broadway.
Yeah, she did, most definitely. I agree 100%.
Now, I gotta ask because, you know, my viewers are watching.
All right.
And my viewers were very excited for this episode. They were very excited to see you on the Danyol Jaye Show. Are you single currently?
I am single, yes.
Okay, he's single, y'all. He's single.
Yeah.
Are you single and looking to mingle, or are you single and just staying to yourself?
I'm looking to mingle.
Sean. Come on now.
Yeah, no, I'm looking to mingle because I don't want to say I'm looking to mingle and then like I'm totally focused on my music right now. But I mean, everybody needs somebody, so yeah.
Okay, well, he's single, y'all. So, do you should they hit up the DMs, hit you up in the comments? If they try to shoot that shot, where they go?
Hey, hit the DM. Hey, look how I turned the water up. Look how I turned the water up. Hit the DM.
He said, "Cause you're thirsty." Okay,
no. No, I did not mean it like that. No, I didn't mean it like that. No, I didn't. No, I didn't mean it like that.
So I was looking on your Instagram and I saw a very amazing moment that I kind of want to discuss about how it felt. CeeLo was listening to your song and had so much praise for you. What is that like as a new artist, seeing someone who, I mean, vocally is phenomenal, production is phenomenal, writing is phenomenal. He has really kind of transitioned himself in so many different areas as an artist, but they all have worked.
Yeah.
When you saw that video of him listening to your song, what was going through your mind and how did it make you feel?
When my manager sent me that video, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. Like, it's crazy because you dream of all of this, you know what I'm saying? And to finally see it coming like to light, finally, like it's very overwhelming. So my manager sent it to me. I was just like, bruh, I gotta call somebody. I gotta call. I didn't even call him. I called my mom. And she just
call your mama.
Yeah. And she was happy or whatnot. But it's crazy because, like I said, you dream of all of these moments, and to see it finally coming true, and your dream finally coming true, and you've been working so hard towards it for so long, you know. And a lot of times when you're thinking about giving up and stuff, and you just thinking all of that is just running through your head, like, I'm so glad I didn't stop. I'm glad I kept going, like, because now people are finally starting to recognize me. So it's a great feeling. Speaking
of your mom, what is the relationship like with your parents? Like, have they always been supportive of your music? Because, you know, my parents supported me singing, but they was like, you still need to go get a job. You still need to go get a 9 to 5. So,
right.
What's the support been like with your parents?
I wouldn't say financially, of course. I had to fund all of my own stuff. But as far as you got this and you'll make it, you'll do this, yes, they have always been supportive of me. They've always believed in me or whatnot. Actually, for my American Idol auditions, my mom took me to all of them. So she's been like on the journey the whole time.
Yes, mother. Now, has she heard the entire EP?
She has. It's crazy because being that I'm 24, like certain stuff, like for Janae and stuff, it feels awkward. I don't even want her to hear me talk about all kind of, but I'm an artist at the end of the day. So
well, what does she have to say about Janae? I'm curious. You look over and be like, how the hell you know about this?
Yeah, woo, boy. Something like that. She like it. She like it. She like it. It's not her favorite. But
what's her favorite song on the album?
Her favorite song on the album would have to be the first song, Go Milli. When I'm talking, the inspiration song for me, she loved that song the most. And then it would be Love Me, of course.
Well, Shaun, we're going to come back and we're going to talk to you a little bit more, so don't go anywhere. For those of you who are watching, make sure that you go refill your cup. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, we have more with singer-songwriter Shaun Milli. So stay tuned. You're watching The Danyol Jaye Show. going on, everybody? We are back with Shaun Milli, singer-songwriter, talking about his music, his journey, and of course, just talking about his life. I do want to give a quick shout out to Pyro Media Network. If you are looking for ad space to promote your business, to promote your brand, you can always hit up pyromedianetwork.com, send a inquiry to us, and you can always get your ad space right here on the Danyol Jaye Show or on any show across Pyro Media Network. So check out pyromedianetwork.com. So Shaun, okay. First EP, One in a Milli. People are loving it. Single is out. It's climbing. What's next for Shaun Milli?
Well, we're gonna start working on another video. I'm actually recording now. I just started back recording this month for my album, which is set to drop summer of next year. So, but other than that, like I said, we're working on another video, and I think we're gonna do the video the temporary. I'm not sure. What would you suggest if you've listened to all of the songs?
Well, yes, I've listened to your EP quite a few times.
Yeah.
I honestly would want to see a video for Janae.
Janae has a video.
Does it? I didn't see the video.
Yeah. Janae has it has a video.
Where have I been? Why have I not seen this?
Because I posted that video because Janae originally came out last year. I didn't have as much buzz last year, so when I dropped it last year, it created a buzz for me like at home. So when I did the video last year, so the video is like a year old, but we may redo it. Maybe we should redo it. Yeah, so maybe we should redo it.
You know, look, Gaga did her original video for her first single years ago. And when she got signed, they redid it, you know, with the new budget. So, I mean, you could always redo a video. I really do like Janae. Now I have to go and watch the video that you put out because I did not see it. So, yeah. I think, let me see, because we have Woot da Woot, I Can't Wait, Lullaby, Call on Me. Sorry. You did a video to Call on Me.
Okay.
I just want to be a pedestrian walking.
Someone else said Call on Me too. So Call on Me has a few points actually.
That song is so incredible. Like, okay, what were you doing? What were you thinking when you wrote Call on Me?
I was in the studio. And we played the beat or whatnot. And my writing process is basically I listen to the beat and I hum over the beat to create a melody. So when he played the beat or whatnot, I was in the studio and I was just like, and I was like, oh, that's hard. Like I could keep that. And I just took it, I recorded it, laid all the melodies or whatnot down, came home, put the words to the melodies, went back and recorded. I actually recorded the song twice because I didn't really care for it the first time I recorded it. So I went back and did it again.
Okay. I would love to see a visual to Call on Me.
Okay,
I would really love to see a visual of that. But you know, I'm not the manager. I'm not the producer. I'm not. That's just my vote. If my vote counts for anything, that's my vote. It's for Call on Me. Right. And I still want the redo on Janae. I'm gonna go watch the original video. Right. I still want the redo on Janae. Yeah,
we're gonna have to do the redo for that one.
Now, is Janae Aiko in the original video that you did?
She's not. No.
So we need to redo it anyway because she didn't be in the song.
Yeah, I really need her on the song though.
Like we need to do a remake. Janae, look here, girl. You hit up Shaun Milli's people, okay? Because y'all need to do a duet. We need a remix of this song. Featuring Janae Aiko. I can see it. I can feel it. I'm having the thoughts. I'm putting all of the energy into that because we need to see that.
Yeah, because she can take you there too. Janae can take you there too with the intimacy and all of that. Like she can talk. She can talk.
The only thing about Janae that I struggle with is listening to Janae generally makes me sad.
It will. She has that voice. Yeah.
I'm like, girl, we ain't got no happy music. We ain't got no upbeat. Like I'm enjoying life type of music. Woo! But if you listen to her, child, you really got to go through. You're going through something. Okay, you really got to be going through something. So outside of music, Shaun, like what type of dude are you? What do you like to do? Like, what are your hobbies? when you're not in the studio, when you're not writing? Are you a sports fanatic? Do you go fishing? Like, what do you do outside of music?
I be chilling, literally. Like I'm a people's person.
Don't give
I'm a
me that
people's person.
Generation Z answer.
I
Please don't give me
do.
that Gen Z. Don't give me that
I
Gen
do.
Z shit. I be chilling. That's what people say on Tinder. What you doing?
I do. I do, man. I'm a people's person, so like I like to go out and do different things as far as go to bars and out to eat and just I'm a family person too, so I love my family and I just like to surround myself around them and just around love, and I'm silly, I'm goofy, so we just be having a good time. I literally just be chilling. Like if I'm not writing or in the studio, I'm at my people's house or I'm at home and I'm just chilling.
Honey, it's the accent for me. it's the accent for me.
I'm country.
It's the accent for me. Do you come from a large family? Like, do you have brothers and sisters?
I have one brother and one sister. I'm actually the youngest. My brother's 31 and my sister's 29.
Are they also musically inclined?
No. No. That's crazy though, because like
he said, yeah, no, it's me. It's just me.
Yeah, on my mom's side though, like they're into gospel a lot. So they're in the church a lot and they are musically inclined. Like they love music or whatnot. My dad's side, not so much. There's maybe a few people on his side that can sing, but yeah.
Yeah, I come from a very large family. Like,
oh, okay.
Huge. So I have a lot of people in my family who can sing, who can do music, who, they either sing in church, praise and worship, my nephew raps and whatnot. But when I say large, it's large. So I'm just like, singing for me used to be like, okay.
Ain't nobody. Yeah. Do y'all all sing together?
I wish we was that family, Shaun. I wish we was that family.
For real?
We don't get together and sing for the holidays. We don't get together and sing Kumbaya. None of that. And I'm like, well, damn it. We can't be like the Clark sisters and just,
Yeah. I've always wanted to do that, like to sing with my family and stuff, but there's not enough of us. So.
Now, I know you said your sister and your brother don't sing. They are not musically inclined. Is your mom musically inclined at all? Like, does she play any instrument? So where does this talent come from? Like, it's just the Lord. It's just you came out the youngest, and the Lord was like, we gonna bless him.
We go look just a little bit. It's come from the Lord. It come from the Lord. Yeah.
What is your favorite gospel song to sing?
My favorite gospel song to sing would have to be because it's just one gospel song, but it's not a gospel song. It's like what people made up at our church. It's this lady, she's a preacher, and she made her own song, and it's like a big song that everybody sing down here. But other than that, I would say
well, you can't tell us about the damn song and not sing the song. We got to know what it is.
Okay, so Kierra Sheard and her mom just came out with this song. It's called Something's Gotta Break. Something's Gotta Break. And I like that song. I like that song. Love that song. I listen to it every morning.
Okay, give me a piece of that. I need to hear that. Come on. Give me a piece of that.
Here we go. Okay, I feel it in this room. Holy Spirit move. 'Cause when you have your way, something has to break. Tear down every lie. Set the wrong thing right. 'Cause when you have your way, something has to break. Something has to break.
Come on, Rob! You better!
Yeah.
Look, I know everybody is watching. It's just like, yes, God. Yes, God.
Yes, God. Yeah.
Your tone is just phenomenal. Like I keep gassing you up on that, but you just have a beautiful tone. Oh my God. Okay. They're making a movie about Shaun Milli. You get to choose who plays you in your adult life. What actor would you want to play you in your life story?
What actor would I want to play me in my adult story?
Or would you play yourself? Are you an actor too?
Yeah, I think I would want to play myself. I would want to play myself because a lot of people have been telling me that they can see me in movies and stuff. So I think I would. That's something I want to do as well with my music. So I do want to act. I want to do all of that. So I probably would play myself.
Okay. Are there other things, entertainment-wise, that you want to expand into? I mean, obviously you just said acting, but would you do like more TV film? Would you want to do Broadway? Would you like what other areas of entertainment would you want to kind of go into?
All of that. I want to do Broadway. I want to do movies. I want to sing. I also want to write. I want to write for other artists as well. So I would definitely want to write. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not familiar with producing just yet, as far as making beats and all of that. But I do want to get hip to that as well, because, you know.
So let's just say, off the cuff,
Okay.
that another artist wanted to buy Love Me. Would you sell it?
No.
Not even to Beyonce. If Beyonce came and said, "Shaun, I want to redo this song."
No. I don't think I would sell it.
Tell me
You know,
why.
because everybody has their classic song. Everybody has their song that's a classic every time it come on. Like, for instance, Fantasia, When I See You, I feel like that's her classic song. Beyonce has a lot of classic songs, so it's kind of hard for her. But everybody has that classic song, and I feel like Love Me would be mine. I feel like that song would run like years and years and years from now. So I wouldn't sell that.
I love that answer. I absolutely love that answer, only because I feel like there are a lot of artists out here who chase the bag, and that's where their focus is. And I have always felt, and it's something that me and my producer have had some very long discussions about.
Yeah.
Where I say, I feel like if you do something that's great, the money will come. But if we're doing it to make money, I'm not interested, because I
Right.
want to put my all into it. I want to put my authenticity into it, and I want it to be honest. I want it to be true, and I want it to be quality. And I feel like if you do that with your artistry, money's gonna come, fame is gonna come, recognition, all of that stuff is a part of you just being who you are. And so many people don't make it because they're trying to change up their image or change up their sound, or trying to sound like this person and do this. Well, this is the hot thing, so let's do that. Do you ever feel pressured to be in that space? Do you ever feel pressured to have to keep up with, quote unquote, the trends of music?
No, not at all, because I feel like that's what sets you apart. I feel like when you're set apart from everybody else and you're doing your own thing that no one is doing, that's when you're going now. You're headed, like, now you're headed to the top, basically, because no one is doing it. No one is doing it. So I feel like, no, I don't want to sound like nobody. I know a lot of people say I sound like Tank. I can't help that. I can't help that I sound like Tank, but I don't want to sound like no one. I don't want to do the same music as no one. I just want to be in my own lane doing my music and just, loving what I do. So no.
Well, let me be very clear. There's a resemblance to Tank, but you definitely sound like Shaun Milli.
Okay. Well, great. No, seriously, I like that, because a lot of people say, "Oh my God, you sound just like Tank. You sound just like Tank." And I'd be like, man, how can I've actually thought about it. Like, how can I set myself apart from that? But at the end of the day, I can't. So I'm just going to continue to be me and just continue to sing and put out the music that I love to put out,
So let's just speak it into existence. Album's doing great. Song is doing great. You're getting all these jobs. You win your first Grammy. What's that speech sound like?
First, giving honor to God. None of this would be possible without Him. I appreciate everybody that believed in me, all of my supporters and the people that didn't believe in me. I thank y'all as well, because without y'all, I would not have pushed myself further to prove y'all wrong. And everybody else, like, I love y'all, all my fans, and thank y'all so much. It'd be short and simple.
Kwame, for those of you who don't know, Kwame is the executive producer. You don't see him, but all of these wonderful transitions happen because he is behind the board. Can you bring back JJ's comment? I want to read that for the people out loud. So JJ says, facts. You set your own trends. When you follow others, you blend with others. And I think that's so important because I think that, Shaun, you are someone that people need to watch out for. You know, one of the things that I feel has been missing personally, and this, you know, this is not, you know, blowing smoke up your ass. This is real. I feel like in R&B, women have for the last probably a couple of decades have really dominated the genre, and we haven't really had any new R&B, true R&B artists who are male, who are giving what you're giving. A lot of them are pop, you know, they kind of mix in the pop elements, but it's not real, what I would consider like true R&B. And when like I said, when I heard your EP, when I heard your song, period, that's what I got from it. And I think that you are definitely going to be a voice that people need to look out for, that people are going to remember. And I definitely see longevity in your
music. Thank you.
Career. So
thank
when
you so
blow
much.
up, honey, okay? When you blow up and you're all big and around the world, and I ask you to come back on the Danyol Jaye show, I need you to come back so that we can have a 180 moment. Like, this is where we were, this is where we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you got the Grammy now, you got the Emmy, you got the Tony, you got the Oscar because you done played yourself in your own life autobiography. But I want to thank you so much for agreeing to be on the show. It has been such a pleasure. We're going to put you in the green room. Don't go anywhere. I have a couple more segments, but I do want to talk to you after the show just quickly. But is there anything that you want to say to the people? And also let us know where we can find you on the internet.
I want to say thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Thank y'all for supporting me and just streaming my music, buying my music, and just interested in hearing me sing. Like that means a lot. And yeah, you can find me on all my social medias at Shaun Milli, ShaunMilli. It's an underscore on Instagram, so it's Shaun Milli _ on Instagram.
I love it. Y'all take note, okay? He said on all social media. Ain't all no social media. This. Ain't no extra. I used to be this. Ain't no. It's all Shaun Milli. You can find him on everything. So I love it. Shaun, we're gonna put you in the green room, and we're gonna go into our Hey Puddin' segment. So, as you know, we have a section called Hey Puddin', which is basically the Ask Danyol section of our show. And people write in, they DM me, they email me, and they always want to, know what my advice is in the situation that they have going on. So today's Hey Puddin' is from I'm kept and I don't want to be. I have a man that basically takes care of all of my bills. We live together, but he's not out of the closet. So I'm assuming they're gay. He doesn't force me to hide who I am, but he introduces me to everyone as his roommate. How do I get him to be more comfortable with his sexuality so that he comes out of the closet? Hey, Puddin', you can't. Okay, at the end of the day, you got into this situation knowing what it was. And if you want something different, you're going to have to do something different. And that may mean that you have to branch out of that relationship and be independent and do your own thing and support yourself to find a person that is willing to do that. But there's nothing that you can do to get someone into a space where they are willing and ready to accept their sexuality, accept their orientation, accept their authenticity, and then come out to their family and their friends and to the world. Unfortunately, this is not an uncommon story. But again, the only person that you have control over is you. So my advice to you is if the relationship is not working for you, if you are wanting more that he's unable to give you, do it scared, do it afraid, but get out of the relationship. Go get your own spot, pay your own bills, and find you somebody who is willing to be open and proud and happy with you, just as you are open and proud and happy about yourself. All right? If you have a question, if you have a situation that you want my advice on, you can always reach out to us at heypuddingcrew@gmail.com. Send all of your letters and questions to heypuddingcrew.com at gmail.com. And every week I will pick one of your letters and one of your questions and read them live on the show. Honey, it has been a time. It has been a time. Shaun Milli is amazing. If you haven't gotten the EP, please go download it. It is on all available platforms, Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify. Just go download it, honey. Purchase it. Do whatever you got to do to get it in your library, honey, because you're going to need that in your spirit, I promise you. I'm going to end with this. I want to thank everybody for watching today's episode. Make sure you tune in next week. We'll be here yet again, Thursday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But remember always, you are magnificent. You are amazing. You are incredible. You are awesome. But for whatever fucking reason, if you so decide that you want to be mean, messy, malicious, and cruel, honey, do that shit in the room by yourself and don't be sending nobody no fucking invites. Until next time, I am your host, Danyol Jaye. I love you. Make sure that you're following me on all social media at Danyol Jaye. Make sure you click that subscribe button and click that little bell so that you get a little ring-a-ding-ding every time that we go live. Until next time, I'm your host. I love y'all, and you've been watching The Danyol Jaye Show.